The gospel is familiar. The title is The Parable of the Sower. There is the sower, there is the seed, there is the ground. The parable of the sower was very significant and relevant for the first Christians who heard it from the mouth of the Lord Himself. But what does the parable of the sower mean for us in 2020, in the Philippines, in the midst of the pandemic, in the midst of the social problems that we are encountering as a nation? Mayroon pa ring sinasabi ang talinhaga ng tagapaghasik ng buto para sa ating panahon. Kahit ang ebanghelyong ito ay 2,000 taon na ang agwat sa atin, may sinasabi pa rin sa atin. 3 words. The first word is inclusive. Inclusive means for everything, for everybody. Inclusive is the opposite of exclusive. Inclusive means the sower went out to sow and he sowed all the seeds. The sower went out to sow and he sowed everywhere. Ulitin ko, lahat ng buto at lahat ng lupa ay nilagyan ng buto. It is inclusive. The love of God for us is inclusive. It does not play favorites. It does not play prejudice. The love of God for us includes everybody, embraces everybody, and accepts everybody. You may be stony, you may be thorny, you may be fertile, you may be shallow, but the Lord's grace is for everybody. Now, if the love of God is inclusive, the love of Christians for the Lord must be inclusive. Ang ibig sabihin po, ang lahat ng Katoliko dapat inclusive din. Hindi pwedeng namimili. Ngayong COVID, hindi pwede yung buffet, di ba? Hindi pwede yung cafeteria, di ba? Hindi pwedeng mamimili ka lang ng gusto mo at yun lang ang babayaran mo. Kung mawala na yung COVID, pwede pa rin yung cafeteria, pwede pa rin yung buffet. Pero hindi pwede sa Katoliko na namimili lang tayo ng gusto natin at yung ayaw natin, iiwanan natin. Because our Catholic faith is one big whole. Our Catholic faith is one big total whole. It is not enough that we say, I believe in God. We must prove by our lives, by our actions, that we believe in God. Mga minamahal kong kapatid, Katoliko tayo kapag nasa loob tayo ng katedral. Pero kapag yung Katolikong obispo o pare nagsalita na kailangan may moralidad sa politika, sa negosyo, sa kultura, sa entertainment, bakit kailangang sabihin, huwag na kayong sumausaw? Ang ibig sabihin, mga minamahal kong kapatid, dapat talagang sausawan ng Ebanghelyo ang lahat ng bahagi ng ating pagkatao. Bakit? Kung ikay Katoliko at ikay politiko, hindi ka naman exempt sa 10 Commandments, di ba? Kung ikay Katoliko at ikay negosyante, exempted ka ba sa 10 Commandments? Kung ikay Katoliko at ikaw entertainer, ikaw ay singer, ikaw ay nagpapasaya sa mga tao, exempted ka na ba sa pagiging Katoliko? Our Catholic faith is inclusive. It includes everybody. And we are Catholics not only in the church, we are Catholics 24/7. When we hold our money, we are Catholics. When we plan for the future, we are Catholics. When we talk, we are Catholics. When we buy, when we sell, we are Catholics. When we vote, we are Catholics. Because the Catholic faith is inclusive. Pangalawa, pagkatapos na inclusive, ay stable. Stability. Ang ibig sabihin po ng stability ay maaasahan, hindi magpapabaya. Ang ibig sabihin po ng stable, yung sower, yung Panginoon na naghasik ng buto, ay hindi siya nagpabaya. Alam niya, tiningnan niya, inaalagaan niya. Stability means only in the Lord can the seed bear fruit. Stability means only in the Lord can we grow. And it is the Lord who makes the seed grow. It is the Lord who makes the plants bloom. It is the Lord who makes the trees bear fruits. Stable, maaasahan, pwedeng sandalan. Kasi alam natin, hindi tayo ilalaglag. Hindi tayo iiwan ng Diyos. Marami tayong pinagdadaanan ngayon. Lahat tayo. Walang mayaman, mahirap ngayon. Kasi mahirap tayong pare-pareho ngayon. Walang powerful at mahina ngayon. Kasi pare-pareho tayong nangangapa ngayon. Pare-pareho tayong nag-iingat ngayon. Pare-pareho tayong walang kapangyarihan, helpless with COVID-19. But even if we see so many changes in our society, even if we see the changes in mass schedule, the changes in restaurant schedule, the changes in transportation, the changes in the tollway, the changes at home, the changes in the market and the grocery, the changes with the drugstore, change everywhere. But there is something that does not change. God's love for us. Kapag masyadong maraming pagbabago, baka masira ang ulo natin. Pero kailangan natin na magtiwala na mayroong isang hindi nagbabago. Naririyan ang Diyos. Naririyan ang Diyos. At hindi natutulog ang Diyos. Sa gitna ng mga pagbabago na halos ay hindi na tayo makasabay, naroroon pa rin ang Diyos na hindi nagbabago at hindi tayo ilalaglag sapagkat sa huli, siya lang talaga ang maaasahan natin. It is the stability, the dependability, the strength of the love of God. The love of God is inclusive. The love of God is stable and unchanging. Pangatlo, today, the Lord says to us, the love of God is always abundant. Hindi nagrarasyon ang Diyos. Hindi nagtatakal. Hindi nagsusukat ang Diyos. The greatest measure of love is to love without measure. And God has shown us that kind of love. The love that does not care whether I will lack or not. Because the love only cares that the loved one is in abundance. Hirap tayo ngayon. Mahalang bilihin. Maraming trabaho ang nawala at marami ang nakakaramdam ng madalas na gutom. Sa ganitong pagkakataon, the gospel is clear. God is a God of abundance, and we will never be lacking if we trust in the Lord. COVID-19 has made us panic. Kahit hindi mo kailangan, 4 months ago, nagpuntahan sa grocery, sa supermarket. Kahit hindi mo kakailanganin, binili mo kasi hindi mo alam kung anong kinabukasan. The culture of scarcity is not good for us because God will always provide. Hindi tayo pababayaan ng Diyos. Ano man ang mangyari. Magpalit ang politika, masunog ang negosyo, mabankrupt ang pera, lumala ang kalusugan. God will be there, unchanging, blessing us abundantly. The parable of the sower has a big lesson for us in the midst of this pandemic. The love of God is inclusive. It is for all. And the Catholic man and woman should embrace the entire Catholic faith. Hindi pinipili lang ang gusto. May mahirap, may madali. Yayakapin natin mahirap at madali. For the Lord, I will do it for the Lord. The love of God is stable. In the midst of the changes, God will never change in loving us. The love of God is abundant. In the midst of our scarcity, in the midst of our misery, the love of God will be there, always providing. Mga minamahal kong kapatid, kapit lang. Huwag tayong bibitaw. Hindi tayo pababayaan ng Diyos. Hindi natutulog ang Diyos. Hindi tayo ilalaglag ng Diyos kahit anong mangyari.